21 page 1 chapter. 2. Nutrition in animal value. Trust your instincts. 1. Tick square root the correct option. A. Blank covers proteins to amino acids. I. Nitric acid. E. Amylase. E. Pepsin. IV. Acetic acid. Answer. Pepsin. E. B. The part of the tooth that is visible above the gums is the blank. I. Pulp. E. Root. E. Dentine. IV. Crown. Answer. Crown. IV. Circa, blank, underscore is a special chamber present in animals feeding on cellulose. I. Rumen. E. Duodenum. E. Jejunum. IV. Rectum. Answer. Rumen. ID. In amoeba, the undigested food is excreted out of the cell through blank. I. Cytoplasm. E. Contractile vacuole. Pseudopodia. IV. Food vacuole. Answer. Contractile vacuole. 2. Fill in the blanks with the words given in the brackets. A. Pseudopodia are the finger-like projections in amoeba villi pseudopodia. B. Hydrochloric acid is secreted in the stomach of human being. Hydrochloric acid. Acetic acid. 7. Science 20-21 page 2c. The soft core of a tooth richly supplied with blood vessels and nerves is known as the pulp dentine. D. Peristalsis movement helps in pushing food into the stomach. Phagocytosis. Peristalsis. 3. State whether the following statements are true T or false F. A. In ruminants, the omosome is not responsible for the absorption of excess water. False B. Enamel is the hardest substance in our body. True C. The succum connects the small intestine and the large intestine of a ruminant. True D. Production of bile is one of the important functions of the gallbladder. False 4. Match the following. Column A. Column B. A. Bile breakdown of fats. I. Peristalsis. B. Esophagus. Peristalsis. E. Breakdown of fats. C. Mouth. Salivary amylase. E. Breakdown of proteins to amino acids. D. Stomach. Breakdown of proteins to amino acids. IV. Salivary amylase. 5. Answer the following in one word or one sentence. A. Which enzyme present in saliva acts on starch? Answer. Salivary amylase. Science 20-21 page 3b. Where is bile stored? Answer. Gallbladder. C. Which glands present in the mouth help in the breakdown of food? Answer. Salivary glands. D. Which group of animals have a 4-chambered stomach? Answer. Ruminants. A. Which finger-like projections are found on the inner lining of the small intestine? Answer. Villi. 6. Answer the following questions in brief. A. What is phagocytosis? Answer. The process of engulfing a food particle and breaking it down inside a cell is known as phagocytosis. B. What is Holozoic nutrition? Answer. Holozoic nutrition is the type of heterotrophic nutrition in which the organism consumes the whole solid or liquid food and then the food is broken down and digested into simpler particles. C. What are the different chambers of a ruminant's stomach? Answer. A ruminant contains 4 chambers. Rumen. This chamber contains bacteria which secretes digestive juices to digest the cellulose. Reticulum. This chamber causes the food to separate into solid and liquid parts and the food gets partially digested, known as cud. Omosome. This chamber of the stomach absorbs excess of water. 7. Science 20-21 page 4 Abomosome. It is the true stomach which secretes various digestive juices and digests the food. D. Name the glands which help in the digestion of food in the small intestine of humans. Answer. The glands which help in the digestion of food in the small intestine of humans are liver, gallbladder and pancreas. 7. Give reason. A. Hydrochloric acid does not corrode the lining of the stomach. Answer. Hydrochloric acid, being one of the strong acid, does not corrodes the lining of the stomach, as the stomach have a smooth lining of mucus which prevents the acid to corrode the stomach. B. It is advisable to brush our teeth twice a day. Answer. There are several bacteria present in our mouth which act upon the food particles and convert it into sticky yellowish layer called plaque, which results in tooth decay and cavities. So, in order to prevent our teeth from plaque formation, we should brush our teeth. 8. Answer the following questions in detail. A. Explain parasitic nutrition with examples. Answer. The parasitic nutrition is the type of heterotrophic nutrition in which an organism known as parasite derives its food from the body of another living organism known as host. Example. A leech is a parasite that feeds on human and animal blood. A tapeworm is a parasite that lives in the intestines of other animals. The parasite associates itself with the host and the host is harmed while the parasite is benefited. 7. Science 20-21 page 5b. Write a note on the small intestine and its role in digestion of food. Answer. Small intestine is a 6-7 meters long tube having the diameter of 3.1 ws4 which is accommodated inside the body in a highly coiled manner. The secretions from liver, gallbladder and pancreas are poured directly in the small intestine through common bile duct. Small intestine is mainly divided into 3 segments: duodenum, jejunum and ileum. It is the main site where the process of digestion gets completed as the secretions from pancreas, bile and intestine act upon the chyme and thus break down the food into simpler particles. Also, the process of absorption takes place in the small intestine through small finger-like structures present called villi. C. Explain the steps in nutrition. Answer. There are mainly 5 steps involved in the process of digestion. 1. Ingestion. The process of taking in or consuming the food is called ingestion. 2. Digestion. The process of breaking down of food into small and simpler compounds which can be easily absorbed is called as digestion. 3. Absorption. The process in which the nutrients are extracted from the digested food and transported to each and every cell is called absorption. 7. Science 20-21 page 64. Assimilation. The process in which the absorbed nutrients from food are utilized for body's growth, maintenance and repair is called assimilation. 5. Digestion. The process in which the solid waste material and the undigested food is excreted or thrown out of the body through anus is called as digestion. D. What is the function of the large intestine in the digestion of food in human beings? Answer. The main function of the large intestine is the absorption of water from the undigested food. The excess water and salts are absorbed in the large intestine and the remaining undigested food is stored in the rectum as semi-solid feces. 9. Complete the given flowchart on the types of permanent teeth, their functions and total number. Types of teeth: canines and sizes: premolars, molars. Help in tearing the food, help in biting the food, help in crushing, grinding, help in crushing, grinding. 48812 Science 20-21 page 7. Is the correct option. A butterflies suck nectar from flowers with a long tube called blank, Pseudopodia. E. Mouthiomusum IV proboscis. B. The partially digested solid part of food that is sent back to the mouth by ruminants is called blank, underscore. A plaque. B. Bolus. C. Cut. D. Chyme. C. The blank is a muscular organ found at the base of the mouth. A tongue. B. Throat. C. Pancreas. D. Pharynx. 2. Name the following. 1. An enzyme present in gastric juice. Tons. Pepsin. 2. The upper part of the tooth that is visible above the gums. Tons. Crown. 3. The finger-like projections lining the inside of the small intestine. Tons. Villi. 3. State whether the following statements are true or false. Correct the false statements by changing the underlined words. 1. The mouth is a cone-shaped passageway for both food and air. Tons. False. The pharynx is a cone-shaped passageway for both food and air. 2. Enzymes are biological catalysts which speed up chemical reactions inside our body. Tons. True. 3. There are 14 molars in adult humans. Tons. False. There are 12 molars in adult humans. IV. In the following questions, 2 statements are given on labeled assertion A and the other labeled reason R. Read the statements carefully and choose the correct alternative A, B, C and D is given below. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of the assertion. B. Both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation of the assertion. C. A is true but R is false. D. A is false but R is true. I. Assertion. Camels are carnivores. Reason. Carnivores feed only on the flesh of other animals. Ans. D. A is false but R is true. E. Assertion. The small intestine is the longest organ of the digestive tract. Reason. The small intestine is 6 to 7 m long with a diameter of about 3-4 centimeters. Ans. Both A and R are true and R is correct explanation of the assertion. V. Answer the following in one sentence. 1. Name the 4 chambers of the ruminant stomach. Ans. Rumen, reticulum, omasum and abomasum. 2. List the accessory digestive organs in humans. Ans. The accessory digestive organs include the liver, the pancreas and the salivary glands. 3. What is mastication? Ans. Mastication is the mechanical grinding of food into smaller pieces by teeth. We state one function of the following. 1. Pseudopodia in amoeba S. Capturingoffood locomotion. 2. Cilia in Paramecium ans. Cilia that push the food into the cell. 3. Omasum in ruminants ans. It is responsible for the absorption of excess water. 7. Give reasons for the following statements. 1. Mucus is present in saliva ans. The mucus is present in saliva to make food slimy and slippery so that it can be easily swallowed. 2. Stomach produces hydrochloric acid. Ans. Hydrochloric acid mixes with the partially digested food from the mouth and provides the acidic environment necessary for digestion of the food. It also helps to control the bacteria and other microorganisms present in the food. 8. Shipra is studying in grade 7. Her younger brother wanted to learn about how our teeth decay. She created a flow chart to explain the steps involved in tooth decay. Can you help her to complete the flow chart? They act on the food particles present in the gaps between our teeth and form a sticky yellowish layer on the teeth called as plaque. The sugars and starch in the food items are converted to acids by the plaque. These acids corrode the enamel and may cause tooth decay and cavities. Molars to chew the food into small, easily consumable pieces. Premolars help to crush, grind and move food from the front teeth to the molars for chewing. Incisors help to bite and cut food into small chewable pieces. Canine help is tearing the food. 8. State the functions of the labeled parts of the teeth. Bacteria are naturally present in the mouth. Kevin counted his permanent teeth in a mirror and made an observation table as shown below. He, however, made some mistakes while filling the table. Help Kevin to correct the observation table. Types of teeth. Number of teeth. Incisors 14, canines 4, premolars 8, molars 8. Types of teeth. Number of teeth. Incisors 8, canines 4, premolars 8, molars 12. 1. The process of digestion involves mechanical as well as chemical breakdown of food. Identify the organs, the actions, and the enzymes that break down food using mechanical, chemical or both methods and accordingly fill the words into a Venn diagram. Stomach, biting, pepsin, peristalsis, chyme, mouth, chewing, amylase 2. Higher order thinking skills. Hots. What could happen if there was no epiglottis in the pharynx region? Ans. Epiglottis helps to prevent the food from entering into the windpipe. When we swallow food, the epiglottis closes to prevent the food from entering the windpipe. If epiglottis is not present, the food will enter in the windpipe, which can lead to choking and further leads to death.